So today is 75 hard, day 49. It's 18th July, and I'm again reading this book, seven the seven habits of highly effective people. And if I find anything that's worth highlighting, then I'll say it in the video. So yeah, excuse the dogs. So what the first two pages, pages 27 and pages 28 say is that it's really that elaborating the that this effect of perception, of how perception can have an effect of what you see, and how it conditions your mind. And only that there was experiment with half the hall was first seen the image of the old of the young woman, then the and half were seen the image of the old woman, and then all of them were seen shown this image, and then how they were arguing because of their perceptions. And then later, slowly, as they conversed and tried to understand the other side's perspective, they realized what it is, what that others the other side also had a perception. So that's what the first two pages are telling. So let me read the rest. In the next few pages, the book says about the tells about the power of shift. Paradigm shift. What it says is that about the students who were let's say having a perception, let's say seeing that they were seeing it as a woman, and then a younger woman, and then they realized that it's an older woman also. Then they had an aha moment, they had a realization. And the more stronger their previous the first opinion was, the more powerful the aha moment is. And that is also known as the power, that is a paradigm shift. And then the author tells about another, gives an example that he was on a train, the children's of a parent were running, and the father was sitting with his eyes closed and relaxing. And then once he confronted the father said that, yeah, I should do something about it. Their mother just died an hour ago, and we came from the hospital. And that changed his old perspective, authors. So that's what author mentions about the power of paradigm shift. In pages 33, 34, 35, the author tells us about principles like fairness, integrity, honesty, human dignity, uh, service, quality or excellence, potential, growth. He says that principles are something that every human being has some awareness of. Even a little kid has awareness of it. It does not depend on conditioning, it does not depend on external surroundings. Every human being, maybe to different degrees, but believes on these principles, and they build on these principles. He says that principles are guidelines for human conduct that are proven to have enduring permanent value. They are fundamental. He says that I doubt anyone would seriously consider unfairness, deceit, baselessness, uselessness, mediocrity, or degeneration to be a solid foundation for lasting happiness and success. So that's what he has to say about principles, the principle centered paradigm. So let's see the rest. Okay, so the last part I was reading was about there are some essential stages in life which you cannot skip, which you have to do. And so is that the personality ethic that the author is saying, the character ethic and the personality ethic. You cannot the changes that we make in personality ethic are superficial, and they cannot help us in the long term. That's what he's saying. It's like the personality uh, ethic, the changes that we make in that are like get quick fixes. So it may seem to work in short term, but will not work in long term. That's what the author is saying. So that's today's ends page 10 pages. It's page 36. Tomorrow I'll start from page 37. I think this topic is half finished, so it will be finished tomorrow, and then I'll give a comprehensive uttering of what I have understood. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, goodbye tomorrow. Goodbye today.